Turpin from inside the 5. Out near the 35. Javonte Williams in the backfield. He gets it, goes right side, and a nice first play from scrimmage. Got nearly 9. Second down and 1. First down plus. And that is 2 big holes over the right side of this offensive line.
And you mentioned these 2 wide receivers and how well Dak's been playing.
Little play action. And a drop by Schoonmaker. Buddha, 7-time Pro Bowler. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. Cowboys pick it up. Catch by Pickens and a first down inside the 35. 16 yards from Prescott.
Yeah, because George Pickens is such a big play threat, as soon as he gets up on the defensive back, you can see that he turns and bails because he doesn't want to get beat deep. And Dak then just lays it out to the...
Prescott on play action, wide open, CD Lamb. So Pickens, now Lamb, and a first down inside the 20. And this Cowboys offense is cooking again with a 15-yard completion.
Yeah, this is Will Johnson, the rookie at the top, number 0, and he's had a nice season. He's done a lot of good things, and he's going to be a really good player. But tonight, you're going to have to contest some of these throws. If you're going to play soft...
Back to Williams, now over the left side, and he gets 10+ and another Cowboy first down. Averaging almost 10 yards per play. Williams is brought down in the backfield, and there he is. Walter Nolan, 16th overall pick, played at A&M and Ole Miss, and here he is making a play on 1st and goal.
Yeah, Tyler Smith, 73. I'm not sure if he was the one who was supposed to pick him up, but when you allow...
Prescott looking right. He's got his tight end, Ferguson. And he's brought down immediately after making the catch.
They're going to move the football, but the game is played right here.
On 3rd down and goal, Prescott keeps. Pass dropped.
In Denver, had to settle for a field goal. They don't want to do that tonight.
Prescott in trouble, and down he goes. That's Sweat. And so big chunks of yardage, seemingly every play, set up first.
By Brian Schottenheimer to go for it on 4th, but what a great job by Arizona defensively.
Here is Emari Demercado.
But Jacoby Brissett gives them a little something in the passing game that they've been lacking.
Pressure, Brissett has his man and a first down. That's Harrison. 18 yards for number 18.
Well, this looks good. I mean, they want to get him involved and really get him running off the ball, and he does a great job there. You see, he gets his head down. He threatens as though he's going to get up the field, and Jacoby lays it out there. He comes out of the break. That was really good execution. I know everybody's expecting a lot of big things out of Marvin Harrison, and rightfully so. I think he's coming.
Brissett keeps, gets hit hard, and Brissett able to peel his way. Play action again. Brissett dancing around. Downfield and incomplete for Michael Wilson. Demercado in the backfield again on 3rd down and 10. Should be a free play. Brissett lets it fly. He's got Harrison again.
Well, Jacoby Brissett knew he had a free play, but he had nobody going deep. Instead, he goes out to the outside.
Offside defense. That penalty declined. The play results at a first down.
But nobody was taking the middle of the field to give Brissett the home run play.
Brissett well protected. The pass is incomplete for Harrison.
That guy's having to play out of position.
Play action yet again. Underneath. Pass caught by Wilson, and he is tackled immediately by Shamar James. 3rd down and 6. This one for McBride. Flags on the play, and McBride can't make the catch. And there are flags in the secondary, and it's going to be a hold against Dallas.
He's one of the best tight ends in all of football.
Before the pass, holding defense, number 14. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
He's been better every year. Hand off to Bam Knight. A gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Here is Knight over the right side, and a strong tackle is made. And a gain of just 2. Caught. Good effort by Wilson to get the first down.
Slow. Here we go.
Ball's on the ground, and Brissett's able to get on top of it. We'll check in with Lisa Salters. 2nd and 12. Brissett protected. Elijah Higgins, the tight end. 3rd down and 5. Extra men on the rush to the sideline, and incomplete for Harrison. It's 4th down. They're going to feature Marvin Harrison Jr. And here is Chad Ryland, who will try from 48. Good snap, good hold. The kick is good. See some of the Cowboys walking off the field thinking that was wide right.
I thought it was wide right from what I saw.
And enjoying a 3-0 lead. Those fans and these Cardinals. Here's Turpin, his 2nd return of this opening quarter, and he ran into a tackler inside the 25, Elijah Higgins. As Prescott is going to swing it out to Javonte Williams, who turned nothing into something. Keep Dak in this offense off the field if you're Arizona. Has put together a 7-minute drive. 2nd down and 7. Here's Turpin. Dropped it.
Stopping people on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7. That was the 3rd drop by the Cowboys already. Prescott, flag on the play. CD Lamb with a catch, but a flag is down.
It happens.
Offense, number 52. 10-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
So that Cardinals didn't jump. Prescott got hit. That ball's up for grabs and dropped. Mack Wilson had a shot at it.
He knows he missed a real opportunity of giving this offense some great field position.
They're going to blow this one dead. Wilson, who had an interception against the Colts.
False start, offense, number 29. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Normally it's one side of the ball that really accumulates most of the penalties. For Dallas, they have the 2nd most penalties, both offensively and defensively.
Here's George, who sized up the coverage team.
180.
From the 47, here is a toss to DeMercado. Broke a tackle and a nice gain on 1st down. 13 points over those 5 losses. 2nd down and 4. Play action. Brissett is sacked. Back on the Arizona side of midfield, and it's Ezeraku. The rookie is getting better and better and better. Gets his 2nd.
Yeah, he really is. He's going up against one-on-one blocking, and you look at what he's been able to do over the last month of the season, and it has been impressive. He's been one of the few bright spots for this defense. In fact,
pressure on Brissett. Pass is caught by Harrison. Another 3rd down conversion for Arizona. Under 20 seconds to play in the quarter, and that for 20 yards.
Yeah, just a great job picking up a 5-man rush up front. And Marvin Harrison, he has got...
DeMercado hits his way right up the gut. Hits the Jets, and he's tripped up at the 15. Got a good block from Kelvin Beachum. An extra offensive lineman brought in 16 yards.
Yeah, they've been bringing in the extra lineman Beachum, as you mentioned, Joe, quite a bit here in this 1st half. A good block by the center. Froholt helps kind of seal that inside. Really good pickup there on 1st down.
Quick throw. Harrison again. Spins. He's down inside the 10. 2nd down and 3. DeMercado is going to be a yard short of the 1st down as Clowney made the stop. Here's Knight. Left side. And forced out by Murray. Kelvin Beachum, the extra offensive lineman, back in there. Jumbo formation, and there he is. Harrison. What a start to this night for Marvin Harrison Jr. And the first touchdown of the evening belongs to Arizona.
This route by Marvin Harrison Jr. Ron Bland, he's matching up with him. He's their best corner. And watch what happens to him. And not see something like that.
And his dad, the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison Sr., has got to have a big smile on his face. He's watching back in Philly. Here's Turpin. Cowboys need a spark. And that's not going to do it. Let's go down to Laura. In his second year in the league and being featured. Here's Javonte Williams, and this Arizona defense steps up. Budda Baker made the stop, a gain of 2. On the other side, 2nd down and 8. Dak. Pickens. Cowboys needed that. 1st down, Dallas. On 1st down, Javonte Williams did the most he could with that.
And they got some young guys that certainly like to battle.
They fake the handoff to C.D. Lamb, throw it to him, and Lamb is going through this defense. They hand. Williams gets it.
It's had to be more than they could have ever hoped.
Play action. Prescott is going to go. And slide with a gain of 9. Prescott going to go for it all. Incomplete for C.D. Lamb. 3rd down and 1. Williams just delivered that block on Matt Wilson. And now gets it, trying to pick up the 1st down, and he's got it. The record of 3, 4, and 1.
Yeah, it's going to have to change, of course, if they're going to do what they hope to do. And they're planning to turn that around and start tonight.
Here's a toss to Cavante Turpin.
Playing with a lot of confidence. Schottenheimer, big reason why.
On 2nd down, nice grab. Did Pickens hang on? A flag comes in late.
Holding offense, number 87. 10-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
Prescott in trouble, able to get away from a sack. And then throws high for Pickens. That was Zaven Collins who came through. They're in field goal range for Aubrey. It's 3rd down and 17. Here is Ferguson. Goes out. And into the arms of Budda Baker. Matt Wilson delivered. On 1st down from the 24. Nice job by this Dallas defense as DeMercado gets just 1.
Good defensive series there by Arizona. Not yielding any points again.
On 2nd and 9, underneath, that's McBride. Spins away from 2 tackles, enough to get a 1st down.
They've gone 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends, 4 wide receivers. It's been big. 6 offensive linemen.
Stumbling is McBride.
Who asked Jonathan Gannon, he doesn't have quite that kind of freedom, but they do build this defense around him.
2nd down and 10. Pressure from Clowney. And the sack.
A couple times now they bring in Beachum, the extra offensive lineman, and then he's gotten beat. This is the 2nd time tonight that he's gotten beat there on the edge, and Clowney, he gets past him this time and comes up with a big play when they needed it.
And now it's 3rd down and long. This is a defense that came into pressure up the middle. Flag on the play. McBride makes the catch. And he's going to be short of 1st down yardage by a lot. And Paris Johnson Jr. as well.
70. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
They get O'Donnell has it blocked into the end zone in a race. And a touchdown. Sam Williams blocked it.
Well, you see Sam Williams, he just comes right up the gut. There's really not much resistance whatsoever. He's right there. They were close on a previous punt, and this time they're able to make a play. They've been needing a spark here in this 1st half, I mean, you see it hits off Williams' helmet.
And Neyland won that race to the end zone.
That was a great job by them. A lot of times you get that many guys going to get the football and then scoots out of the back of the end zone. There, Schottenheimer knows that that's exactly what they needed.
Cowboys are on the board. Down by 3. And for Dallas, their first blocked punt for a touchdown. The city of Dallas, as Aubrey will drop it down inside that landing zone and into the arms of Greg Dortch. Oh! And Dortch able to bounce off a would-be tackler and get it across the 25. Leading by 3. Time runs out. Underneath, Elijah Higgins makes the catch and turns that into a big play. Play action. Good protection. Passes high and caught by Harrison. He's got a touchdown tonight. He's got another catch, this one for 16 yards. And again, working against Deron Bland.
Well, take a look at him. You're going to see he gets Bland turned around again at the top of the route. And what does that is really all speed. Once you come off the ball, and that's what they've been working with him on. When I was watching him early in the season, Joe, turned around once again.
First down play action again. Brissett underneath Higgins. Made a nice move and then survives the hit by Murray. And a big play on first down as we come up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3. Quick snap. Knight. And the tackle immediately. And there he is. Fake toss. Brissett able to get it away to Knight. And Bam Knight's got a first down. Underneath, Knight again. Another first down. On first down, McBride, no flag with Bland in coverage. Here's Dortch. A nice pickup on 2nd and 10, got 9 over the right side. Within the final 2 minutes of the first half from the Cowboys. Here is Knight, left side. Fighting to the 1, maybe the 1.5. And it's 1st and goal. 2 extra offensive linemen in there. Gaines and Beecham. Hand to Knight, and he is brought down just after getting the football by Solomon Thomas. Put some time back on. Brissett, touchdown. Brissett has thrown one and now run one in. And that's his second touchdown run by an Arizona quarterback this season, the first for Brissett.
Just get a good push. You see Brissett, he puts that leg back whenever he's going to keep it and keep the football on the quarterback's knee.
His first rushing touchdown since 2022 with Cleveland. That's 4 teams ago for Brissett. Arlington, where the Cowboys will have less than 49 seconds to do something about a 10-point game. Turpin getting a block and a good return out across the 35.
Other side for Arizona, but they don't need much with Brandon Aubrey as their kicker.
Prescott chased out of the pocket and has to just throw it away.
We'll have to keep an eye on as to how well he moves here going forward.
Here's Ferguson. Has a fumble in this game, and they are legitimately 20 seconds and counting left in the half. Quick throw, sideline. Ferguson is able to get out of bounds, but they're going to call forward progress right at midfield.
He's got to clock it.
And from this spot, good snap, good hold. And the kick is no good, wide left. This is Dortch on the return. Broke one tackle and is able to get across the 25. From the 26. Brissett going to go right back to the air. He's got Wilson. And Wilson inside Dallas territory and out of bounds near the 25. Across the middle for 50.
Yeah, you're going to see it from Jacoby Brissett's angle, and just an outstanding route by Wilson. And then you can see the hole there in the middle of the field and how he just lays it, just layers the ball right there for him, and he catches it in stride and is able to just keep on running.
And the trend continues. This off
different things than the offensive coordinator Petzing's able to do within the system.
Here's Bam Knight over the right side, able to find his way down inside the 10. For the Cardinals, 50 to Michael Wilson.
You're going to see Froholt, you got McBride, you've got Wilson who made the catch just a moment ago. I mean, those three guys really open up that lane. And then on the outside as well, Zay Jones doing his job on the edge at wide receiver.
Late sub for Dallas on 1st and goal. From the 7. Snap was slow. The Cowboys got across the line. And we'll see as you see the penalty flag down who it's against. Looks like it's against Arizona.
Illegal formation offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
1st and goal from the 12. Brissett lets it fly. End zone, McBride, touchdown. Quick strike by Arizona to start the second half. His 5th touchdown catch. Extra point by Ryland is good. I see him say that was nice, and it was an impressive start to the second half for the Cardinals as Turpin returns another and cannot make it to the 30.
For him,
Javonte Williams, you heard Brian Schottenheimer say they want to be more balanced.
you know, he just has not gotten rattled at all.
Here's a catch by Schoonmaker, breaking tackles and a nice gain out to the 45. Trailing by 17. Prescott sets up CeeDee Lamb, and a good play by the rookie Will Johnson as he knocks it away. CeeDee Lamb just 2 catches, 20 yards as you see. 2nd and 10 over the middle. That's Ferguson. Good throw, good catch. And breaking tackles, keeping the legs going, and brought down at the 32. A gain of 23.
Yeah, good route there by Ferguson, because he's basically working off the middle linebacker, Mac Wilson. And you're going to see he's going to come over and try to carry it as they go to kind of a split safety type coverage. And Dak knew exactly.
Williams had to avoid a tackle in the backfield. What a run. As good as it gets. Takes it down inside the 20, got 15.
Yeah, that was all him. Calais Campbell, he's unblocked, and he was the guy who was in the hole. As soon as Williams gets the football, he does a little spin move, feeling it. Gets out of the 18th year.
Here's Javonte Williams again, and Buda Baker comes flying up to help on the tackle, a gain of 2. 3rd time he's been elevated from the practice squad. That's him in motion. Quick setup over the middle, and Ferguson, the pass was high and cannot make the catch. 3rd down and 8. Prescott. Nice catch in traffic. CeeDee Lamb, and he's got a 1st down. Javonte Williams met at the line and dropped. Their first possession of the second half. Prescott in trouble and sacked by Sweat. His 2nd of the night. And the 6th time he has sacked Dak Prescott in his career. The most he's sacked any quarterback in the league, and a big play loss of 10.
Well, here he is, and you're going to see that he's just able to get back the tackle, and Prescott.
3rd down and goal. 4 quarterback hits for Sweat. Play clock expiring. This is way short. Pass is caught by Turpin. It's 4th down, and you missed from 68 at the end of the first half. Second possession of the second half upcoming for Arizona. Dortch again. Nice move. And a good return out near the 39.
Go.
A handoff here to DeMarcado. And another big chunk of yards. Tonight, that'll come out tomorrow.
Yeah, he may want to cancel that trade. I don't think one player from what I've seen tonight is going to make a difference for this group.
Here's a handoff again to DeMarcado. He's able to bounce off the pile and get a first down over the right side.
And he couldn't change their fortunes.
2nd down and 1. DeMarcado, first down, Arizona.
That game was something to watch.
Pressure on Brissett. Able to get away from the rookie Ezeraku and throw it out of bounds to avoid the sack. 2nd down and 10. DeMarcado in the backfield. Low snap. Quick throw. Wide open is Harrison down the sideline and down near the 14. Good night at all. He's got no answers for Harrison Jr.
No, that's been the matchup because, you know, the Cowboys, as I talked about, they have been playing more man coverage here in recent weeks. They like the matchup with Deron Bland out there, and whether they're in zone or man, when you're out there in a single high coverage, you're essentially one-on-one anyway, and Harrison has won that battle for sure.
He did get a first down. A toss, DeMarcado. And a nice play made by the safety, Wanye Thomas, who's been dealing with migraines. 202 Beecham, 6'3", 308. DeMarcado on 2nd and 9, and now a 3rd down. And on this particular down tonight, Arizona
has been effective certainly tonight.
3rd down and 5. Brissett, end zone, a lot of contact on McBride and a flag. And able to knock it through with ease. 2 for 2 on the night. Or the same for the Cowboys defense. And now they have to come up with some answers on offense. Still no touchdowns by this Dallas offense tonight.
To bring him with him to Arizona, then he would in fact have called the defense, but he calls Wallace a superstar.
Here's Lamb. He is going to be marked down with a 9-yard gain. Was the defensive coordinator there for 2 years now in his 3rd year with Arizona as the head coach. Wins and losses, that's what the game's about, but they have blown one fourth-quarter lead after another. Prescott, Lamb got behind the defense, and there he goes to the middle of the field and knocked down near the 20.
Just a blown coverage because of the time that Prescott was able to buy. You've got Will Johnson out there, but CeeDee Lamb looked like Arizona's just trying to keep from giving up the big play, but Dallas got it with Lamb.
This ball's batted down. The rookie Walter Nolan was there, and he got his hand up.
He's done a heck of a job there in Oxford.
Javonte Williams over the right side, and that play gets stopped, and there he is again, Walter Nolan.
Yeah, he's only going to get better as he gets more and more playing time and acclimated with what they're doing.
These are his first snaps underneath CeeDee Lamb, and he is brought down immediately by Denzel Burke, and it's 4th down. 4th down and 4, and they pick it up. Waiting for the ball, and it's knocked away. CeeDee Lamb was the target, and it was knocked away. They went for it, didn't get it. Low snap to Brissett, who's out to his right. Throws to McBride. And Marquise Bell makes the tackle. Let's go back to that 4th down play.
180,
Handoff to Knight, and a good tackle. That's Kenneth Murray. In the 4th quarter, 3rd down and 3. Pressure. And a sack. Clowney was coming off the edge, and Kenny Clark up the middle. And that brings up 4th down.
Well, they bring Michael Wilson in to try to help secure the edge, and they're helping out. They come up finally defensively with a big stop.
Can Kevontae Turpin give the Cowboys something? Donald just gets rid of that. Flag flies. as Turpin makes a fair catch.
During the kick, holding against the return team, number 21. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, Dallas. Timeout.
Cardinals 3 and out. Took just 2 minutes off the clock as Prescott steps into it, and CeeDee Lamb got hung up.
And right now, Terrence Steele's not in the game, and they've got Nate Thomas at right tackle.
Prescott, who had his ankle rolled up on at the end of the first half, is able to carry it for 6. Over the middle, strong catch. And it's made by Flanoy.
As soon as he makes the catch.
Right back to the line, right back to the air. And along the sideline, it's Pickens breaking a tackle. And the ball's out. Recovered by Javonte Williams downfield.
Dallas fortunate, Williams able to get on it.
Good protection. There's Pickens again. And he will stay inbounds.
Is huge, in addition to Dallas having to come away with some touchdowns.
They go back to the run. Javonte Williams with a big carry, rumbling down to the 5. And the Cowboys will get right back on the ball. There are the Cowboys on offense. Now from the 5. Prescott, end zone. Flanoy, touchdown! Their first of the night. And this is a game. Cowboys just went 78 yards in 2 minutes and 1 second.
Well, that's what they're capable of. They got things going.
Just under 11 minutes to go. And it's a 10-point game. And it's 27-17. As Dortch gets a chance to return another. Brissett's in trouble, and down he goes. That's Dante Fowler. Turned right into it. And he's shaken up after that sack. His second of the year.
Well, there's Fowler off the edge. They go heavy personnel, Arizona does. They want to show run, and they think they're going to get something in the passing game, which they would have, but nobody then is accounting for Dante Fowler. They're expecting him to come hard down the line with the play fake. And
a loss of 9 on that sack. Play clock under 5. Brissett over the middle and wide open in a conversion after the sack. McBride.
Watch the pressure in the pocket that Jacoby Brissett, he just hangs in there because Dallas, they collapse the pocket on him. And he hangs in there, and then you've got McBride working the middle of the field. It's a great job by Brissett, not letting the rush affect him and finding McBride for the big gain and the first down.
This is still a 10-point game. 2 possessions ago, they didn't get it. The first down, turned it over on downs for the second time tonight as Bam Knight is dumped by Shamar James. Blitz off the edge, and they get home. Reddy Stewart gets the sack. A guy they picked up off waivers from the Vikings.
Dallas disguises this really well. They don't show that Stewart is going to come on the blitz. Jacoby Brissett is not expecting it. He's expecting them to be in coverage. Here he 3rd and 18. Jacoby's got to be smart with the football.
That's going to be a false start. They're going to blow this dead. It looked like the right tackle started early.
Before the play, false start, offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Crowd into it. Loudest have been all night. Pass caught by DeMarcado. And a tackle by Kenny Clark. 4th down.
That's such a great job by Kenny Clark. I mean, they had a chance if they're able to get it to DeMarcado that he could catch the ball.
Turpin back. Able to get rid of it. High hanging punt. Turpin with a little bit of room. Out of bounds across the 35, and there are no flags on the play. Low snap. Prescott Broke one tackle out across the 40 as he's able to pick up 5.
Simplifies then what the defense is going to be able to do.
To the sideline and a first down catch by Pickens. And now a flag for what happened after the play. Sure, it's the first down first.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the offense, number 3. That counts as his first sports disqualification. The result of the play was a first down. The penalty will be enforced 15 yards from that spot. It will be first down and 10 after enforcement.
Prescott has to step through again. A lot of room. Nice move and a first down. Questionable to return. First down Dallas. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch. Broke one tackle and got maybe 2 extra yards. Burke
coming up and playing a little tighter at the top, but overall they've been relatively soft on the edges.
Free play. Pickens with a catch. First down at the 35.
Yeah, the penalty, it stops the clock as well.
Offside defense, number 5. That penalty is declined. The play results in a first down.
To allow him just to come out and get these easy completions.
Back. Peeked over there and a sack. Play made by the rookie Walter Nolan in his first game.
That's such a great move by Walter Nolan. You're going to see the move he puts on Tyler Smith and just gets right past him. And Prescott, who had field, it looked like
Walter Nolan. Prescott out to his right. Finds Turpin. Down in 12. Extra men on the rush. Javonte Williams. Strong tackle on the edge by the rookie Will Johnson. Ball is out and recovered by Akeem Davis-Gaither. Cody Simon, who was playing for the injured Mack Wilson, knocked it out.
Yeah, Will Johnson, he comes up. He makes a great play on Williams to stand him up. And then as Arizona has done throughout this game, they just attack the football.
DeMercado. Good effort. He's still going and able to push that pile out near the 43.
To start this possession, just moving the pile, and that's what they'd like to do throughout this drive.
Here's a first down by DeMercado plus, and he's able to get down to stay in bounds and keep the clock running. Their second, got a good block from the center Froholt.
Well, for a guy who had the big mistake against Tennessee when they could have capped that game, DeMercado, he's really smart here. Instead of going out of bounds, he knows where he is, he knows the situation in the game, and he goes down. Good for him.
That was a fun. 180 inside. One timeout left for Dallas. DeMercado right side. And the tackle by Murray. Timeout Dallas. 180 inside. Second down and 8 in the backfield as Clowney makes a stop. Now he's hurt. DeMercado. 180 inside. Play action from Brissett. They're going to put it in the air, or are they? Brissett will take it and go down. There was nowhere to go with the football down the field through the air, so he wisely just kept it on the ground. Brissett had his man Harrison wide open. He six that early touchdown on a beautiful move against Bland. And now Prescott is going to be sacked. Calais Campbell, and he was not alone. Zaven Collins was the first guy through. And the 39-year-old Calais Campbell, 6-time Pro Bowler, got home.
Yeah, Zaven Collins, Calais Campbell finishes him off.
Second down and 19 as a result. Aired out for CeeDee Lamb, and it's not there. Extra man on the rush, and how about Campbell? Take another one. Amazing. The oldest active defensive player in the league. He's got a couple here late.
Here he is, and he does a great job coming off the ball. They bring an extra rusher. They rush 5.
Prescott just trying to buy time. Sweat chasing him. Downfield, jump ball picked off. Intercepted by Denzel Burke.
The coaching staff and all that they had done to get this team prepared to go on the road and really have a win, a must-have win here tonight. And on both sides of the ball, just played outstanding. And I thought Drew Petzing was incredible as the offensive coordinator, and then Rawless on the defensive side, he matched it. While Kyler Murray was playing, their best football has been the last 3 games. Granted, they lost the previous 2, but with this win, this is big. I don't know how you then send Jacoby Brissett to the bench. He's wondering how he let it happen, but he didn't seem rattled. He still seemed very confident, believed in his football team. Can't say enough about what this win means to the Cardinals in at least trying to stay alive.